back. We back. Oh man. Gonna finish this season 3 out. See if we can make the playoffs and go from there, man. Yeah. I was tired last night, so this game wasn't about to. Yeah, nah. It wasn't about to fly.
There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, Coach Fleck told me before the game, one of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ball game. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5.
He's hurt all.
Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often, and you get 5 stars for...
Got a little grass. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but block.
Turning it on. Makes it past the marker.
You got it.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. You think about the long list of great UCLA running backs. You know, people forget Jackie Robinson was a UCLA running back.
And Jackie also started safety for UCLA. He started both ways. Just think about how good of an athlete you have to be to do that. But
like,
the tradition,
bro,
the uniforms, the Rose Bowl,
dudes
everything about UCLA just smells good.
Come on,
they got
man.
3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The RPO, it's complete.
I can't believe that
And
actually
he'll
worked.
take it in and house it.
I can't believe that
Touchdown, Bruins.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
NC State might make it.
So Minnesota's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And this matchup is going to be so much fun to watch because this defense, they're really, really good. And they like to take away what you do best. And a lot of times that means focusing on your #1 guy. Palmer, here's a problem. There's 2 in this offense. So I can't wait to watch how they handle both of these guys that can make big plays and what answers they try to come up with.
I think that's the big question, right? Because it's really hard as a defense to double two guys. And I think if you're on offense here, you want to try and change the picture, change the formation and alignment, use motion, try and confuse this defense, or at least force them to communicate to get the matchups they want to get. I think there's opportunities in this offense today with these two big-time targets outside to make some plays, but they got to be versatile, and they got to try to be as multiple as they can.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That's what tight ends are supposed to do, just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand, we got to swarm to the football because these big dudes, they break tackles and they can get loose if we're not tackling with multiple guys. Nice effort by the big fella.
The guy not even
And the Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Looking for a deep man. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
No way.
Extra point here will tie the game.
They got my
Such a nice job by the
bro,
wide
they got my
receiver there on the
6'6"
corner route.
safety
He did
so
a nice job
slow.
off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea.
way
When
he
he
just
broke to
throws
the
that
corner, he created a little bit of
They smacking
separation.
that
There was an
down,
accurate
guys.
throw. He
Every
made the
time.
catch and then took it into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end.
He about to overthrow him just
layout and catch. The Bruins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Overthrow my boy. He had to dive for that.
From the gun, running back on the move. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep, and that's going to open up your running game later on.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. Now it's 3rd and goal. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It blitzed 3 times in a row.
Quarterbacks love finding their tight ends down here in this area of the field. Big targets in small spaces. Nice work on that TD.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Sometimes we just gotta hit the boys ourselves.
Him at the 19. And that is where defensive ends make their money by getting to the quarterback and knocking him down.
Dang, Skippy. That's what you want to be. You want to be a double-digit sack guy. You want to be a guy that puts pressure on the...
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They want to run it left here. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives. And they're
Look
back to
at
work
that.
now. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Fires to the big fella. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Bruins will hustle to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Reads it, fires complete. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
He's 6'6".
The Bruins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line.
Why is my receiver coming all the way under?
The 5-yard line.
I tell you.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
There's no reason for that dude to come under.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass.
Look, the quarterback is already hurt.
And the field goal unit is on the field.
Quarterback.
It is true.
Man,
As he puts
I just
3
cannot
on
go
the
a
board.
game without my
And
quarterback.
that lead grows even bigger.
Pain and suffering.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Crazy.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give on the counter. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
Counter.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Give me that. Yes, sir.
What a play by this defense.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with a 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
Look at,
excellent.
Bro, I hate this game because that's not real. That's not real.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender.
Because if I would have threw it up, the dude would have just picked it right over the top.
And not try to intercept it.
It's not real,
make
bro.
a bad play. He swats it down to make sure that's an
Why did
incompletion.
he do that? He would have picked that if I would have threw it over the
On
top.
3rd and long, trying to have a big completion
Oh my
here.
God.
That's number 15 on the year.
Bro, they not
Didn't
undercutting
really
it
get a
that
chance to
quick.
get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard
Bro,
line.
they're not undercutting the ball that good, man.
To the air on 1st down. Fires left. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pressure in his face,
And he still gets it away.
Now it looks as if we have an injured Golden Gopher on the play.
And he still gets it
That is
away.
their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious.
Oh
I really
my
will keep an eye on that.
goodness.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Marshall.
He still
Defense
got it
holds
away.
their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Going to the run, it's Marshall.
Oh, we got
That
so
is a
lucky
big
right there.
win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. Stopped behind the line, and that's pretty much going to offset the gain on the previous play.
unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Pocket breaking down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
This is a
How was he
disappointing
even
drive for
getting
the
away?
offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
I always hit that
It's
one.
good. Easy call for the refs. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
Man, I should be up 24.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. It's a draw. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the running back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. This time he wants to throw.
Wow.
And
What
wings
the
it
freak?
incomplete.
Just keep
I don't know
going.
about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The Gophers will take their first time out. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to run it. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down, and the ball will be spotted at the 47.
Running for
Third
life
down, a
over
lot
here.
of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Caught near the sticks. It's more. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Now he's got it all the way down
like
to the
that.
21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again.
Could be.
There we go. There we go.
Space.
Come on,
Race
man.
it to
Come
the
on,
house. Touchdown, UCLA.
There we go.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this
There you go,
lead
hitter.
already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
What?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That's caught. It's Johnson. Timeout called by the Golden Gophers, and that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. And they spike it to stop the clock.
Oh, man.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Oh, they're after him.
Give me that. Another one. That's the 6-6. That's the 6-6.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Got room to work. He's past the 30. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
Ultra conservative. Oh, that's a touchdown.
He don't let me
get upfield.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The hand to the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more snap coming before halftime. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Bruins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
Oh, man. Long game still.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Now it looks as if we have an injured Golden Gopher on the play. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Pressure coming. Unleashes it on the run. He's got it at the 30.
On it, right? On it, left.
Minnesota.
Oh,
and they take it in for
he got that with accuracy, bro. No way, he's doing it with accuracy.
Fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the UCLA sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say we have got to turn
he's
it up right
already
now.
committed
We'll
to
see if the
somebody.
offense can answer again, or if the defense starts to make a statement.
He already committed to a block.
Thanks,
How the
Holly.
hell did he escape?
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Thanks to grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Bruins. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
And And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Hey.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. They go to the draw. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Might have a chance. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 1st downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a 1st down on every single play they run.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. What a grab with one hand.
Nothing you can do about that on defense. That's just an outstanding one-handed grab by the tight end.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Marshall.
Yo.
Maybe a crease.
Bro, man.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
He's just walking.
The Golden Gophers
Yo,
will have
bro,
it
I gotta
1st and 10.
fight tooth and nail to get some yards.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Look at the block. Look at the block. They gotta, bro. I gotta fight tooth and nail, and they get that.
To the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question,
bro, they just ran it the entire time.
You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do.
The run game is just too freaking ridiculous.
Here's the return from inside his 10.
Run game is just too ridiculous, man.
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
These outside runs are killing.
Here on the UCLA sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Every time something like that happens, it do not let me cut. It don't let me cut back fast enough.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Can't get him to the ground.
Oh my God, he just negates my hit stick.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25 late in the season. Time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. He'll set up to throw. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a
70 speed,
there,
70-something speed.
You haven't seen a ton of incompletions
He's just
in this
moving
game,
out the
and
way.
that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been for the most.
Caught. They will score. Touchdown,
bro, this is really
man, I don't know what
happening.
they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job hitting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy.
Now they're just about to play ultra aggressive the rest of the game. Can't do nothing.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense.
Now I get they about to play ultra aggressive, and now we ain't gonna be able to get off the line. Like we not about to get off the line for nothing. 70 press, 72, 73 press. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. They're still gonna be able to press us like it's nothing. Like what the freak?
Thing going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
He'll start this drive firing. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space.
Just
Good
block.
execution. They move the sticks,
if I didn't
and they've
shoot,
got
that
it at the
probably was
33. The Bruins have their offense in high gear. From the gun, running back gets to give.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one is perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Hauls it in. Makes the grab in their space.
And I spin off. He spins off?
Right at the 50-yard
Oh
line,
my
but they'll move the
gosh.
chains. It's
There's
1st
just
down.
no way, man.
And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Marshall. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Marshall. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
And he gets it
damn near
right
to
on the
it.
cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a 1st down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. Looking for a push on 4th down.
Of course, he gets completely through the middle.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Of course. No,
The
let them get every freaking 1st down.
The sticks now
Right through the
back to
middle.
work.
That's
Tight end
perfectly
in
fine.
motion, see how the D reacts. Rides to back and leaves it.
What the freak, man? What are
Stop
we
is made
doing,
at the
Jay?
22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside
They're
the red
literally
zone.
just running the ball.
And the Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking to throw for it. He's got it on the move.
God.
Stop just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. They'll run it on 1st and goal. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown! Goal and Gopher!
No way.
Right on the money, and he makes the
This
grab in the end
most
zone.
simplest fucking
And such a great
verticals,
job
bro.
by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in
serious?
practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up
Bro.
when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1
Fucking
point away from
verticals.
taking the lead.
He's thrown 5 touchdowns.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the
God
assignments. They
damn.
put a stop to that return.
5
22.
fucking
They'll
touchdowns.
snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The run from the shotgun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Gophers will take their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And that's what you told your running back. Hey, we're running the football up the middle. Put 2 hands on the football. Make sure you don't lose it. Square it up. Let's try to let this clock tick down as much as possible. And you're in an opportunity where you can kick the walk-off game-winning field goal.
Come on, man. Barely freaking beat these bombs. Like, come on.
It is a
5
nerve-wracking feeling as a
Barely
football player
beat.
when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through. And Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no
God.
field goal is automatic.
Threw for
There's
almost
no college
500
kicker
yards.
situation here.
Like,
He drills
this
that
is
right through
serious.
the uprights, and David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Guys, that one was a ton of
I'm
fun.
barely
to
not-
call, and
I'm
the
not-
players, a lot of games sort of
5
wash away in the
touchdowns,
memory
man.
bank. Not that one. That will
5.
be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. And for this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David,
Man,
because of
getting
how well they
wide
played
open
tonight.
runs.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Beating their ass. Boy, they scored 28 in the second. We scored 16. God damn. Defense is just terrible. Where's that? Where is it? You gotta do it from the actual settings. Barely beating Minnesota, bro. My offensive line gotta get so much better. This is ridiculous. They gotta get so much better. Number 1 team in the country. Damn near tops and a lot. They got this guy still somehow 3 touchdowns. Yeah. I'm pretty much caught up in everything, but you know, he's still number 1 somehow. That's cool, I guess. I might have to play NC State. Wow. UConn 11-0. Who the frick is on UConn? Shit is crazy. Oh man, hey, I ain't even gonna lie. If we don't win this game, it's gonna be GG's. It's going to be GG's. I don't even know what I should be increasing at this point. Why not? Ain't nothing else that we really can increase right now. Everything else. People leaving at 90 overalls. It's freaking disgusting. Can I do anything for him? Wait, he was a 5-star? Damn. And he got elite development? Bro, I just don't want him to leave after this year. I just don't want him to leave after 1 year, man. That's my only thing. Uh, 98 change of direction. And I still 99 change of direction. Still not getting busy. Still not getting busy. F it. He just gonna leave. Whatever. If he leave, he leave. Probably just up that 50-50 for real. Yeah, let me just up that 50-50. Gonna need that. There's literally nothing that we can do. F it. Uh, F it. Let me see if I can up my. Let me see what these offensive linemen are talking about. Can't do nothing really. Just this feet. This feet work. He's leaving, so F him. He's leaving. just save that. I don't think he can. I don't think he got anything that can be changed at this point. Not really. Everything's at 5. Everything's at 6. Alright, just. I think. I think there's still some stuff we can increase for him. Yeah. Do we want pocket disruptor, or we just want to max this out? Let's just up this. This seems to be a game changer. Alright. Come on, Ben. Step up. I'll wait. I'll wait. I could up the press, but I'll wait. Man, this dude could be so good, but for some reason, it's like he can't tackle. He's fast. He's only good at man coverage. Mind you, he can't tackle. He's only good at man coverage. His, bro, I don't know what to do with this guy. Like his tackling is just not getting better. His pursuit is good, but his tackling just is not good. Like I'm really stuck here. All right, bro. Basically, we got one more game after this. We still gotta play freaking Penn State. We gotta play Penn State after this, and it's it's gonna be 2 years in a row if we don't beat them. I ain't trying to hear that. It's gonna be 2 years if we don't beat them. And this could really make or break us, honestly and truly. This alone could make or break us every year. Uh, let's see who on this team. That quarterback, man, he's fast as hell. That's a for sure. Good accuracies. I mean, he still hasn't. He's only thrown one pick, over 500 yards rushing. Freaking dog. Running backs. They got one fast one and then everybody else basically. But in this game, the way they block, forget about it. The way these teams block, yeah. Receivers, technically they got two fast ones. That's it. Other than that, they'll still get open. I mean, it just is what it is. They gotta do. I think this was the dude I was trying to get. Actually, it just didn't let me. I think I got it locked out. Tight ends, man, yeah. And they got some dogs at tight end. Got straight dogs. Go around it. I ain't gonna lie, man. The way these teams be blowing up my defensive line and linebackers, this just made me want to get just straight agility and raw strength. This shit is ridiculous. This shit, like these pure powers this year, bro. They be moving. They be moving shit. They be moving shit, bro. These dudes are not playing this year. Freaking yo, there's one thing about USC. They be having at least two crazy fast linebackers. Yo, they converted him back to a linebacker. That's crazy. Golly, I can't believe he's still here. Damn. My God. Bro, they got some fast ass linebackers. All thumpers, by the way. Oh, they got him as a lurker now? That's disgusting. That's disgusting. They still got Marcellus. Bro. I guess the speed just never go. Oh, they got both of them still? Damn. They got Marcellus and Tristan. Still. Wow. They always just got man coverage dudes, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Damn. Look at the man, bro. This is why USC is so good in this game. Look at this. Look at the press. Look at the man coverage and the press. Even though 72 ain't great, it's just the fact that the man coverage and he got speed to match it. Like no one, this is the guy that got the lowest speed, 90. Everybody else, 92, 93, 91. Like, come on, bro. The only thing that they don't have compared to some of these other teams is maxed out change of direction. Look at the catching. 99 catching. Like, what the freak? They about to hawk the ball. Golly. Look. Oh, let's not forget Robber. Blanket coverage. Jammer. House call. Like, bro, they all got the same abilities. Robber. House call. Robber. House call. Platinum house call on top of that. This is the ultimate dogfight right here. The ultimate dogfight. Man, UCLA just needs some better jerseys, man. Like I hate these jerseys. These jerseys is so. They could do so much better with these jerseys. They should have an all gold edition. They should have an all blue edition. Every team at this point should just have some kind of black dominant jersey. Every team. They should all just have a black
for Los Angeles. Both of these squads bring history and pride
with their
to these
colors
West Coast institutions.
or just dominantly their main color with black. It should be a jersey
right in the other guy's face. Two teams ranked in the top 6, ready to square off here on EA Sports College Football. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Trojans offense will come out first. The Trojans dominated this matchup last year and took home the victory bell in a blowout.
First two picks already
blowout of their cross-city rival last year. David, you could just see it on the faces of the Trojan players having fun pummeling UCLA last season.
Yeah, and I can tell you what, as a player in rivalry games, you also don't remember how much fun they had. All the celebrations, you remember all of that every day of the year, and you're coming back and you're trying to change that and do a little celebrating yourself.
And that's a really nice play. Yeah, it's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
I'll give up the shorter routes for now. I need to stop. I gotta stop these deep routes. I think that's what was killing me last game. I'll be giving up too many deep routes.
Miserable for this offense.
It's probably
Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. He's going to take off.
Okay.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Williams. Here's the pressure.
God damn,
Breaks into
bro.
the open. He slides past the first down
I'm gonna
marker,
have
and
to
he'll
just keep
convert
somebody
that 3rd
there
and
the
long.
entire game.
And usually when a QB
This
takes
shit
off
is
and
so
scrambles,
annoying.
it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to
got a little
play
bit of
instead of
pressure.
it's just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So obviously to do it on this stage will go a long way to determining whether this team gets in the playoff.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Running inside. It's Wormley. Finding some room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown,
Bro, I'm
Trojan.
telling you, in this freaking
And this defense
game,
really wanted to come out and
the
set
run
the tone
game
and
is
be
just
physical, but
so
the offense did that. They
OP.
took control. They
The
owned
run game
line
wasn't
of
even that
scrimmage. They
bad
created
last
the
year.
big explosive
Bro, this
run
shit right
on
here.
the first drive to really
bro,
set the tone.
they don't even
in
do this in
football game.
real life.
And
They don't even run the
tacked
ball this
on
good
the
in real
extra
life.
point.
Not every team. Every team don't even run the ball
The
this good.
returner will field it.
They
and
got
bring
every
it back.
team running the ball this good, bro. They got every team running the ball this good. Golly.
So UCLA's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, and I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats
Last
of the
year, that would've
football
been
as humanly possible, because you
Just
can't
the-
shut
just the
this
way
guy
that they
down. You
tackle
can
this
only
shit
hope to
is
contain him,
pissing me off.
but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Bruins want to move quickly.
You got to love that third down, man. 3rd and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown on the opening drive. Like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on 3rd and short.
I don't know
getting that
how
next
they
set of
did
downs.
that.
The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool. And the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool. It's fun to find out about. And these guys out here are learning on the job about it.
Yeah, it's just really such
out
a
of there.
point of pride, the victory bell. Not just here in the city of Los Angeles, but to these kids, there's just a different energy in this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
That has to sting as a defense. In a 3rd and obvious passing situation, you're going against this dual threat quarterback you know can scramble, right? You've got to have somebody at home either spying him or mirroring him, expecting that to happen. That time, the defense wasn't in the right position, and the quarterback absolutely killed them with his legs, picking up the first down.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He's at the 50, at the 30, past the 10, and with the pick 6. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback may change this route. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crosstown rivalry dates back nearly 100 years, guys. The first meeting between the Trojans and the Bruins back in 1929.
Yeah, and every year since, you know, one thing you know, Jesse, is the uniforms are crisp. They are clean. They are so sweet. You know this game means a lot late in the season every year.
This is definitely my favorite uniform game of the year, every year in college football, right? Both USC and UCLA with the home unis here in this great environment. But the game also means so much as well, and that's why there's this heightened sense of electricity and energy every time these two teams play.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Working the big fella downfield and outside. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They think there's room to run to the right here. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bruins! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement.
That pick 6 is bullshit, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Because he teleported to the ball. His back was to the ball, and yet he still caught it. Literally. His back was to that interception, and yet he just turned around and caught it. He just teleported in front. He just teleported around.
Gotta be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Look at that. Like, golly, bro.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Here's Williams to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. The run inside. It's Wormley. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Tradition a huge part in college football, and this rivalry has its place among the very best. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Williams looking for a man. And a big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. The Trojans will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Wants to throw on third. Fires to the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
The offense changing the play. On 4th down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bruins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4 down territory? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he's in! Touchdown, UCLA! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Gonna let it fly. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll run it. It's Wormley. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. DB's right up on the receivers. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Under fire. He makes the grab. He'll be stopped after a pickup of 3. That won't be enough for the 1st down. 4th down coming, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. There's a little room there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Bruins headed quickly to the line. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the 1st. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. The give from the gun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Bruins call timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Trojans use their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Deep in enemy territory, ball's at the 3. They can pick up a 1st down without scoring a touchdown, and here they go on 4th and short. He wants to throw it. unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 8 team, the Tennessee Volunteers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39.
You're not winning.
This time he wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots, shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
There's some room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open, and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the 1st down, now set up 1st and goal.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early 2nd half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to listen. O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Extending the play. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Bruins in the hurry-up. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bruins! And that one will give them the lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll return it. He gets a block. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Williams. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Trojans come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Williams will pass. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Right on the money. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Throwing, Williams. He's got his man, makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Defense in press coverage. trying to pound it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third. Oh, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Here's Williams. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They're in makeable field goal range, but on fourth down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. Williams to throw for it on fourth. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. So this game not going to go all the way down to the wire as many expected. As we take a look at the scoreboard, top 12 teams in the country, and this result doubtless going to have an impact on those here late in the season.
Hey, man, that was a great stop. Needed that.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down.
Hi, I'm moonwalking.
He has enough to move the chains.
Oh, goodness.
And
I'm over there
Snap it
moonwalking.
on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They didn't get a push
Give me
at
a
all
break,
on that one. There'll be no
Gary.
gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds the tight end.
You shouldn't.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Quickly complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Bruins want to crank the tempo.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They're working that left side.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to power their way ahead. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete.
Bro,
Jarred
like, I
loose
just
by
don't
the hit.
understand how they
Not many
hit you
receivers
that
like to get hit. They just don't,
nigga.
okay? They're prima
How do they
donnas.
even
That's what
hit
they are.
you
That's
like
who they
that?
are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to
That's
the ground.
bullshit,
Well,
bro.
it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Gets it out fast.
Come on, you gotta
He'll get
stiff
it all
on.
the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Yeah, only EA can manufacture some bullshit like that.
That score will give them a little more room to
I don't even
operate
know.
here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And the extra point
I'll
is
take
up
it, though.
and good,
I'll
and
take
they
it.
have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. There he goes! Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27.
Just like that, bro. They
They
already.
dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Wormley. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Williams. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This field goal would make it a 1-possession game, and the crowd trying to get in this guy's head. And it's good! And they've made it a 1-possession game here in the fourth quarter. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense can have some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Bruins come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Maybe some room here. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. This time he wants to throw. Makes the grab. Touchdown, UCLA! more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The Bruins stretch out that lead, and they look like a team ready to ring the victory bell.
I think momentum's a real thing. UCLA and USC play each other, but that Bruins touchdown here in the second half, it's giving them a lot of life, David.
Yeah, and it's getting them excited, the fans excited. They know what this rivalry means. They know what a win will mean, and they know they can ring that victory bell.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Bringing the heat. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down, and let's see if they try to convert on fourth. Here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Williams to throw. Shoots it to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the big fella. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running, and they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Williams. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Looking left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback
We
will
did
take
it.
a knee.
We did it.
This
We
isn't the
did it.
only
We
victory
beat the
bell in
number one
college
team.
football, but it is
Oh
the
my
one that weighs
goodness.
nearly 300
I'm not
pounds,
gonna
and
lie
this
to you,
season,
boy. That
it will
third
find
quarter
its home
stop at the
in
goal
Westwood
line.
as UCLA
I think that
takes
sealed the
down
deal
USC.
for real. I really
This
think
has
that
been a
sealed the deal right
presentation
there,
of EA
man.
Sports College
We stopped them from
Football. For
scoring
David
when it was
Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and
21-17.
Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Boy. Because they got that bullshit fumble, too. Boy. Yes, sir. Probably the first game that I held a high-powered offense under 200 passing yards. No touchdowns. He didn't even throw a touchdown, which is crazy. No break tackles, mind you. Remember that. No broken tackles. Can't break a tackle to save our life. Huh. And he gets two. Yeah, okay. I guess our tackling's too bad. The tight ends are killing me in this game, man. They be catching everything. This was probably one of our best games of the season. Can't even lie. By far one of the best games of the season. We got pressure when we needed it. Everything. You got that bullshit. And then that freaking fumble. That was straight bullshit. Never in my life I've seen anything like that.